Hey everyone, Sergio with the RideShare Guy. Welcome to another episode of Sergio's Diaries. Let me tell you a little bit about my Uber and Lyft adventure the other day. So I had an appointment around LAX with a journalist from a major publication. On that story, you have to stay tuned. It'll come out shortly. The point is though, all right, I want to get paid to go to my appointment. All right, it's around 9 o'clock. Well, I know, if you know LA, by the way, past 6 o'clock, 6 a.m., the 405 freeway going south is a parking lot. So I wake up early, grab myself a cup of coffee, fire the apps on. I'm waiting, couple of garbage chips. I'm declining and reclining. Okay, you have to do that. You have to wait for what you want. Don't work the way these apps want you to work. You have to work the way you want to work. Long story short, I get the chip right around when traffic is getting bad. It's going to Hawthorne, which is about 12 miles past LAX, south of LAX. Like, okay, no problem. I go pick the old lady up. Very nice lady, quiet, nice ride. It took a little longer than Uber estimated, so Uber up the fare a little bit, few bucks. No problem. Look, I'm going there. Might as well get paid. On top of that, you guys will see the screenshots behind me, or just about now. She tipped me nicely. It's like about 46 bucks for an hour and 15, 20-minute driving. Plus, there will be some Prop 22 money on this. Okay, I'm not complaining. It's great. Then I get there, go to the bathroom. I'm still early for the appointment. I get a cup of coffee, fire up both apps. I'm waiting. What am I waiting for? Waiting to go to LAX, right? Grab a trip either on Uber or Lyft. Now, do you all wonder why Uber's experiencing, Lyft as well, by the way, but specifically Uber is experiencing low acceptance rates nationwide? Let me talk to you about this. You guys are about to see the screenshots. Good old Uber sent me the same $3 trip 8 times in a row. Now, some of you are going to be really diligent and careful and are going to look at those screenshots. And you're going to say, Serge, some of them are different passengers. I agree. The rating is different on a few of these screenshots of the passenger. But what are the odds of exact same pickup, exact same drop-off for the same lousy $3? Now, you may say, well, what's the big deal? It's $3. It's a short trip. We're in 2025, people. Okay? I have to drive a mile, pick up a human, put them in my car, drive another mile, drop them off. It's going to take me about 12 to 15 minutes with LA traffic. How many 12 to 15 minutes are there in 60 minutes? 4. Right? 4 times 3. If I were to do 3 more of those identical trips, $12 an hour? Less expenses? No. So, what do? You decline garbage, you know your worth, you decline and recline. Okay, 8 in a row. But where does this all end up? Well, this all ends up, oh, by the way, we're going to show you at the end of the video the Uber trip and the Lyft trip that I got to LAX. But that's not the issue. The issue is, why does Uber have collapsing acceptance rates in the country? If I was in a state where they have advanced versus standard driver, okay, that 8 in a row that I declined, some on Trip Radar, some as exclusive. How's it exclusive if you keep sending it to me? Right? If you because in those states you have acceptance rate thresholds for advantage, not advanced, advantage versus standard driver. We don't have it in California. But my acceptance rate is already single digits, so I didn't mind declining 8 in a row. However, if you're in one of those states, you have an AR threshold. Your AR just tanked. Now you're going back to standard from being an advantage. Uber, you need to learn. Now, I'm betting that the rider for that trip probably paid $7 to $10 for that. Until Uber learns how to share the wealth. Now, if the algorithm raised the price to $5, I would have done that trip. But for $3 in 2025 in Los Angeles, I'm not putting a human in my car. So I waited and I waited. And sure enough, within another 5 minutes, I get the ping, this time on Lyft. Nice gentleman, businessman. 12-mile trip, horrible traffic, lasted about 45 minutes. No problem. Quiet ride. Dropped him off at LAX. He tipped me nicely as well, as you guys will see the screenshots of both trips. And I made about, I don't know, $80, something like that. 45 plus 35, yeah, about $80 to go to my appointment. Please look out for the video that's coming up. This time I got to LAX. I did my work with this journalist. Now you guys need to watch this next video. My LAX queue adventures. Here's the title of that video. Why do people go to the queue at any airport, large airport, and wait for hours and hours? Well, I had a chance to talk to a lot of them, but that's a separate video. Please join us every Tuesday. Show Me the Money Club. 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. Please stay healthy and be safe out there.